What would you do if your company offered you $1 million just to quit your job? Would you take the money and never look back, or would you stay, believing your career is worth more than instant millionaire status? This isn't a what-if scenario. This actually happened. The company was Zappos, the online show and clothing retailer, and the story has become one of the most fascinating case studies in company culture. To understand why, we have to rewind to the early 2000s. Zappos wasn't just another e-commerce site. Under the leadership of Tony C., the late CEO, who was widely regarded as a visionary, Zappos wanted to stand out in a crowded market, but instead of focusing only on products or prices, Tony focused on something different: company culture. His philosophy was simple but radical. If you get the culture right, everything else, like great customer service, innovation, and profitability, will naturally follow. But here is the big question. How do you ensure the people you hire are truly committed to that culture and not just there for a paycheck? That's when Zappos came up with something almost unbelievable: the offer. Here is how it worked. When new employees finished training, they were given a choice. They could stay and officially join the company, or they could quit, and Zappos would actually pay them to walk away. At first, the offer was a few $100s, then it was raised to $1,000. Eventually, it became $2,000. Think about how bold that is. Most companies spend thousands trying to keep employees. Zappos was willing to spend thousands to make sure the wrong people left. The logic was brilliant. If you were seduced to take the money and quit, it proved you were not fully committed. But if you turned it down, it meant you truly believed in Zappos' mission of delivering happiness through customer service. But the story doesn't stop there. The most jaw-dropping moment came later, when one employee was offered an astonishing $1 million to resign. That's right, a life-changing sum of money, simply to walk away. And here's the kicker: the employee didn't take it. Why? Because they believed that staying at Zappos, being part of something meaningful, working with people who shared their values, was worth more than a one-time payout. To many, that sounds insane, but to Zappos, it was the ultimate proof that their culture was stronger than money. This move sent shockwaves across the business world. Some critics said it was reckless. Why throw away $1 million like that? But others saw it as genius, a bold experiment that showed how powerful true company loyalty can be. After all, you can't buy passion, and you can't fake commitment. And here is the lesson. Money might get people in the door, but it doesn't make them stay. Culture does. When employees feel connected to a mission, when they believe in what they are building, they will turn down even the wildest offers. Zappos went on to become a legendary company, admired not only for its customer service, but also for pioneering a culture-first approach that many businesses still study today. So let me leave you with this question. If someone offered you $1 million to quit your job right now, would you take it? Or would you stay because you believe what you are working on is worth even more than that money?